So we are almost at the threshold of Passover. Tomorrow evening, Saturday night, we're going to sit around the table and recite the Haggadah, create our Seder, gather the family, pour 4 cups of wine, and follow the Seder. We're going to use a book which is called the Haggadah. What does Haggadah mean? Haggadah has 2 meanings. One meaning is to relate. V'higadatah lebincha. You should teach it to your children. Tell your children about the Exodus, about the miracles, about the miracles of our existence, about the story, how we suffered and how we became free. That's a simple meaning, the first meaning of Haggadah. But the Haggadah also includes more than just that. It also includes recognition and thanksgiving to Almighty God. The word Haggadah could also mean to give thanks and praise. When we brought our first fruits into the temple to thank God for giving us all this beautiful fruit, and we gave some to the Kohen, we had to make a declaration of thanksgiving of what we have, and that we have a field, and we have fruits, and we have a nation and a land. And that was called V'higadati. Higadati hayom, I came to offer praise and to give thanks. And that's what we're going to be quoting in the Haggadah. When we recite the story, we'll speak about our history, how it started off with with Jacob's father-in-law, the Aramean, who tried to destroy us, and then the trials and tribulations of Egypt. So it's a good time to think about what we're grateful for. As we sit around the Seder table, we're grateful for being here, we're grateful for our family, we're grateful for friends. Us personally, Dvarleah and I are very grateful for our children and grandchildren who are home for Passover, especially the new baby that was born to Sarah and Levi, and a 2-week-old. We're grateful, we're thankful for all the children and grandchildren. We're thankful for our community. The last few days and last few weeks, volunteers have been helping prepare for Passover, for the Seder kits, the matzah, the brisket, the gefilte fish, and all the other things that they're making, and helping out to create this amazing event for the Seder and amazing celebration for the rest of Passover. So we're grateful for our volunteers, we're grateful for our community. I also want to thank everybody for chipping in for our fundraiser. We raised $30,000 in a few days, and we're going to use it, and it's being used already to help people celebrate this Passover. So we're grateful, we're thankful, we're joyous. And the word Seder means order. It's incredible that we have an order of 15 stages. Originally, there were different ways of doing the Seder. We knew we had to do specific things like eat the offering, eat bitter herbs, eat matzah, tell the story, have 4 cups of wine. But it was sort of up to us to guide ourselves through this process. And finally, they sat down and created this beautiful, amazing, specific 15-part step to liberation. And it's universal. This is what we do. All of us have this amazing structure, and that allows us to be freer. Sometimes people get caught up in the nuances and sometimes it's frustrating if we don't know what comes first and we think there's too many rules. But actually, these rules and guidance help us experience the depth of being free from our ego, free from our hardships, free from being enslaved to the Pharaoh, whatever that Pharaoh represents in our lives, the Pharaoh within or the Pharaoh outside. May we all experience an amazing, amazing Passover, a kosher and happy Passover, a Passover with much, much freedom and much to be grateful for. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach.